What is going on, YouTube? Chris Brown here again, No Nonsense Know-How. And in this video, I have a quick product review. This is going to be on a Yintatech 3-point hitch trailer mover, or basically a 2-inch receiver. It converts a 3-point hitch into a 2-inch receiver. Every once in a while, a company will reach out to me and say, hey, can we send you this product and maybe you could do a review video? If it's something I could use, I'm like, yeah, sure, send it over and I'll do that. But I always keep my reviews super honest, and sometimes they're a little harsh against the companies. So bear that in mind as we look at this unit. Just a preface before we dive into that thing, what I normally use is my 3-point tiller here that I always leave on the back of my Kubota because it acts as a good counterweight and it works very well for most things I'm doing. But I've welded this 2-inch receiver on the back, so I use that for moving trailers around. However, this thing is extremely heavy, and if you're moving a big heavy trailer like this car trailer here or my boat, then it's too much combined with the weight there, especially pushing the hitch all the way to the back. Not sure how this will look on the GoPro, but here it is on Amazon. Yintatech 3.2-inch receiver trailer, heavy duty, drawbar adapter. So Kubota, Tractor, Nortrac, Yanmar, Kyoto, etc. 66 reviews, 5-star, $60. I'll make sure to plug a link to this thing down below if you want to check it out. But now let's dive into what I actually think about it. My first impressions are it's square, true, and seems to be of good quality. The welds look very nice. This is rated for category 1, so it's got the 7/8 pins on the bottom and a 3/4 on top. This did come packaged very well, and the pins were all in the bag, along with these spacers, which I believe actually convert this to a category 2. Now, all my other category 1 implements are usually very heavy duty, and my first complaint looking at this is it's very lightweight. I actually measured the gauge on this square tubing, and it's only 16 gauge. So that's kind of my first complaint. I feel like it should have much heavier duty steel. Not that this can't hold up to what a category 1 can lift, but over time you leave this outside, it could rust through. And if you lift this and turn it upside down, listen here. I don't know if you hear all that kind of metal shavings in there, but these don't have an opening or a drain, and of course those will start to rust out on the inside, especially on right here, since this is open completely. So water will fill that up and sit down there and then rust out. You've all seen how quick a burn barrel will rust out if you don't have drain holes. So drilling a drain hole would probably be a good idea. I do like that it has these gussets though, and everything else seems nice. We will go ahead and move a trailer here in a second, but my next complaint I've noticed, and I hate to be a complainer, but this 2.5-inch square tube, this is 3/16 wall, and plenty heavy duty enough, but the problem with it is pretty darn sloppy. Check this out. Let me just lay this down and get the camera closer. You see, because with it in there, you have a lot of up and down play and movement. Most hitches are going to have 1/4-inch wall square tube, 2.5-inch, and that's going to fit much tighter. So that is not a big deal, but definitely something to consider if you're buying one of these. I think they probably should have went with the 1/4-inch wall. So let's try her out. Slide this thing on here. That went on there flawlessly as expected. Of course, if you want to tilt either which way, you can adjust this top link if you want to flatten out your ball. I usually just leave a 2-inch ball on, and I move all my trailers with that, even though this trailer is a 2 5/16. And while I don't think it'll be that exciting, let's move the trailer, I guess. Works good. I have no complaints with its performance, and looks great, works great. How can you go wrong? Again, the only thing I'll say is I feel it could be a little heavier duty, and of course you could really make something like this yourself out of square tubing if you know how to weld. Pretty basic piece, but if you want to spend $60 and get something real quick that works, this Yintatech's it's good and it gets the job done. So check out the link down below. Sorry Yintatech if you felt like I was bashing your product a little bit. I do feel it could have a little bit of improvement, but even though that it's not going to affect anything too bad, so you know, a little play in there ain't going to hurt nobody. Drop the video a thumbs up if you liked it. comment. And yeah, till next time, this is Chris Brown here, No Nonsense Know-How, and I'll see you next time. Look at this lazy cat. What are you doing out here, huh? Turbo is just the best little cat ever. Oh yeah, you're a good boy.